This is Julian Jenkins, Senior Director of Regional Recruiting at NCSA, Next College Student Athlete. And I got challenged recently to answer one of the biggest questions that I get when I go and visit students and families at high schools and at camps, combines across the country. And the question is, where am I qualified to play? I really appreciate when parents come up and say, hey, can you watch my son run at this combine? Can you watch my daughter at this event? Can you let me know whether or not you think she's a good fit for D1, D2, D3? So where am I qualified to play is one of the biggest questions that that I get. Players obviously are focusing on where can they actually play and get scholarships. Parents, are a lot of times, wanted to ask, where is a good fit of a school for my student and our family. And coaches, are asking, what are the roster openings? Where are the scholarship opportunities available? The first thing I want you to consider and where am I qualified to play is college coaches are the ones that decide, right? So, obviously I'm very proud of, at NCSA, over 90% of schools that are out there have reported that they have an NCSA student athlete on their roster. And there's over 1,800 colleges out there. So there's a lot of different college options out there. Less than 1% of college students out there get a D1 scholarship and a full ride D1 scholarship. So there's just a lot of college options out there. And I'm proud that we at NCSA place a lot of kids at the D1 level and help a lot of families. But I'm much more proud of the opportunities that we provide at D2, D3, NAIA, and community college level. So I want a couple of things for you to think about when you're thinking about, where am I qualified to play? The number one thing is, as a student listening to this or parent, dare to dream, right? The first person to tell me, thank you, high school coach at Woodward Academy in College Park, Georgia. The first person to ever tell me that I, would have the opportunity to play college sports was my high school coach. And, he let me know, hey, academically, athletically, I think you're a great fit to playing at the next level. So I started putting a list together with my mom and I of the college opportunities that were out there. But I really knew only about, 5 schools around me: Georgia, Georgia Tech, Auburn, had heard about Notre Dame, had heard about Miami and how great they were at football. But I didn't know a whole lot about the recruiting process. So I started putting a list of schools together that I was interested in. The second person was a counselor at my school that told me, you know what, I don't know if you'd be a good fit for the highest academic schools in America. And that really upset me, that my counselor at my high school didn't believe that I'd be a good fit to go to school academically at some of the greatest schools in America. I ended up playing football on scholarship at Stanford, them paying $60,000 a year for my college education. So what my biggest thing in daring to dream is that, you never know what opportunities out there may be open to you. So think about this: casting a large net to a big group of schools and leaving it really up to the college coaches to decide academically, athletically, work ethic wise, whether your son or daughter, if you're a parent or if you're a coach, one of your players is a good fit for them. Number 2, get an honest evaluation. Right? So there is no scale that you can step on that's going to just put a list of schools together in your name that you should be contacting. Setting up a recruiting assessment with NCSA and really finding out from an academic, athletic standpoint and experience standpoint, where can you actually get a chance to play, right? Some school and coach that's out there willing to take a chance on you. What schools have the academic opportunities you want to pursue and turn into a career one day? And then where do you really want to get the college experience where you feel like it's more like home, or it's a place that can challenge you as well? And the last part is you got to show up and you got to get on coach's radar and you got to start now. The first school to ever contact me wasn't Stanford and Notre Dame, who I was choosing between at the end of the process. It was Mercer, the University of the South in Sewanee, Tennessee, Furman. And so I had to climb the recruiting ladder, and there were a lot of great college options along the way and great college coaches for me to talk to get evaluated by. The best way to get evaluated, go to ncsasports.org, go to @NCSA events, find out more of how you can be evaluated, and get an honest assessment of where you are in the process, what you need to work on, where are you qualified to play. Let's find out.